Hey gang, Brian here, heading off to work. I want to touch base on something that's been on my mind lately, and as a recovering alcoholic, we in the 12-step program, and this is just me. This is just from my point of view. Take it for what it's worth. I'm not saying this is true with all people in recovery, but I found it to be pretty common in my experience. But one of the things in the 12-step program we work on is finding our character defects, digging them out, and trying to release them. And for me, one of the things that really haunts me is harboring resentments. Come in the form of say you get in a fight with a loved one, and you resent the fact that they don't wouldn't see things the way that you see them, or whatever it be, and you harbor that resentment, and that can only fuel a desire to go back and use again. Kind of the I'll show them attitude, or I might as well attitude. They don't care, I might as well go out and use. It's just an excuse to go out and numb our pain. So in my opinion, the sooner that you can bless and release those resentments on a daily basis, the quicker you're going to succeed in recovery. One of the things for me that's huge is I have a need to feel like I belong and fit in, if you will. That's really tough for me, is fitting in, feeling that I fit in. And whenever I'm in a situation where I feel like I've been rejected, feel like I don't fit into the situation, and it's very easy for me to feel resentful because I don't fit in that situation where I want to fit in. And if I don't bless and release that resentment very quickly, it can get in my head and mess with me. By the grace of God today, I don't drink over it. But it's very easy for me to get in a very bad place in my head, and it stalls my reinvention, if you will. It stalls my growth as a human being, as a person. Because once I get in a mindset of resentment, I start seeing things that aren't there necessarily. Seeing people not respecting me, seeing people not appreciating what I do, seeing people not acknowledging me for who I am, and those resentments just build and build and build. When I was sitting this morning, practicing my gratitude, thanking my higher power for everything that's going right in my life, and it dawned on me that if something in my day isn't one of those things that I'm thanking my higher power for, it's probably not worth spending a lot of time on. And resentments are definitely one of those things that I'm not thanking my higher power for. I'm not thanking my higher power for the person that doesn't appreciate something I did right in the day, doesn't appreciate an effort I put forward. I'm not thanking my higher power for that. So that's probably something that I need to bless and release, rather than harbor it, chew on it, and get in a mindset of, well, I'll show them, or I might as well, or, well, I need to change something, so I'm just going to walk away from them. And, resentments can be a horrible thing, especially if you're new into recovery. I know when I was new into recovery, and a lot of people like to remind you that you're an addict, that you're an alcoholic. People like to, just little snide remarks, like to remind you, or you're new into recovery, and you think that overnight everything should be perfect because you stopped. Okay, I stopped. Now everything should be perfect and rosy, and it's not. You've got to outlive the reputation you've built for yourself over the last months, years, whatever it is. You've got to outlive that reputation you've built for yourself. So just because you stopped and you think everybody should drop to the ground and kiss your feet because you stopped, just because you feel that way, when people don't act that way, it's very easy to get resentful. And it's very easy to use as an excuse to go right back out and do it some more, to numb the pain, because you feel shorted because people aren't dropping to the ground and kissing your feet. So that's my thoughts today, guys. I've been stewing on resentment, the topic of resentment, for about a week now, and I wasn't quite sure how I would express my feelings on it. I felt motivated today to shoot this video on my way to work, because I have been thinking about it for well over a week now, and I'm not sure this cut's going to even make it out there, but those are my thoughts, guys. I'd like to hear feedback from you guys. Let me know if this is something that touches you. If you say, hey, yeah, I get that, I'm there, I've been there. If you disagree with me, shoot that out too. I wouldn't mind a debate on it. I'm always looking for a new point of view and an opportunity to grow as a person. So with that, guys, you have a great day. Bless and release those resentments. Don't let others hold you down, and move forward. You guys have a great day.